And I got the officers together, and my instinct was to say, okay, look, you guys need to be empowered. You guys need to speak up. You guys need to blah, blah, blah. It was all about you guys. I'm fine. It's not about me changing. That's too hard.
Right.
And eventually it got reflected back to me that really it was my behavior. It wasn't about them. It was about me. So instead of whining that, hey, my team's not taking initiative, so therefore I have to tell them what to do, it's the reason your team's not taking initiative is because you keep telling them what to do. So the first step is to stop telling people what to do. And you have to lean back. There's this thing, lean in. I'm going to lean into you. You're going to lean into people below you. And it's direct. And then you report back. And it's this cascading sense of control down the organization. And I think that the reason we do that is because partly it's a biological thing, but also it's an industrial age structure. That's how we aggregated industrial age workers, and we could chunk the work into smaller and smaller pieces that required less and less thinking, therefore less and less education, therefore I could pay people less and less. And so now I have 100 workers, each doing one tiny thing, making a car, all of them getting paid as little as possible to maximize the profits. But there's no thinking there. And obviously today, and especially what's going on in the world with coronavirus, thinking, not just, the people at the top do the thinking and everyone else does what they're told. That's the fundamental industrial age structure, but it's embedded in so many organizations today, we don't even realize it. Oh, you can do it different? Yeah, everyone can think. Oh, how does that work? So that's the whole idea. And so when I started leaning back, I said, well, you guys just tell me what we should do, what you intend to do if I weren't here. What would you do if I weren't here? And it's just a trick, really, to get people to talk, to expose their thinking, to be thinking, and make decisions. But it's really uncomfortable as for the leader, because you're like, let's see what happens. And there's this sense of pause. There's this sense of, well, if I just told them what to do, we'd move forward. And that gets in the way of developing leaders. So everything about the way I was taught about leadership, I would just ask the opposite question, and almost always it was right. It was more useful, I guess is a better way to say it. So instead of giving a lecture, I call it, so you want culture change? We did culture change. How does it work? Very simple. The traditional approach to cultural change is 2 steps. I change your thinking, and then you will change your actions. I think this is wrong. I think the right approach is, let's change our behaviors in a small way, and that will affect our thinking. So for us, it was very simple things like, hey, don't refer to that person over there in the supply department as they, refer to them as we. So that's an action change, but the thinking then becomes, it feels like a team. The team boundary spans across, and on and on and on. So we just acted our way to new thinking. And for us, it just always went back to language over and over and over again. It would be like, why don't we say it differently? Why don't you say it like this? Try saying it like this. And a lot of it had to do with me, asking questions in a different way. And that's what this new book, Leadership as Language, is all about.